Okay guys, here we go. We got a battery backup system for a nano tank. I was having issues finding something that would work in a power outage. Usually, they got the Ecotech pumps that have battery backups. There's another one, Ice Cap, which doesn't really work with many pumps. So I found that I was gonna look into building my own. So this one here, we got a 22 amp, 12 volt lead acid battery. Potentially goes into this case here I've got. It's Canada made case, really nice quality. And then it's gonna run just this tiny little DC pump that I've bought. This is actually from a Hydros system, but you can get these DC battery or pumps on Amazon, pretty much anywhere. I mean, I got this one from my local aquarium store. They had a couple there. This one was a little higher end. I knew that I'd probably be able to replace it if it did go down. So I got that one there. So far I haven't wired anything up yet, but I'll be doing that pretty soon here. I got all the components. I'm gonna add it all together. So the main concept though, that's different from other battery backups that I've seen people build, is that this one uses this small little pump. And it's perfect for a nano tank. I only got the 25-gallon water box here. Don't need much, just need to have it so when the power goes out, I have a bit of water agitation, and the normal flow of water is going through. Should be enough for at least until power comes back on, which is normally like 3 to 4 hours minimum. I'm in an apartment here. Haven't had many power outages in the last couple of years that I've been here. So I tested this out. I set it all up one time. I let it run overnight, and it ran. It was running for over 24 hours. So the nice thing about running these small DC pumps is you're running direct power from the battery. So the amps on this thing is very, very minimal, and as you can see, it has 22 amp hours. So it's running less than an amp. I'll have to get the measurements for that when I get my multimeter out, but when I get it all together, I'll definitely make another video of it set up, and we'll go from there. We'll show how long it will last, and we'll get better readings with the actual specs. So, just inline fuses that I'm going to use to protect the system. There is a fuse here, just a normal fuse that comes on the charger. Now I've went with this 1 amp charger just to constantly give it a bit of power, so the battery can stay topped up when the power is in. So this is the NoCo Genius. This is a very cheap, one of the cheapest ones they make, I think, from this brand. But the nice thing is, get it to focus, is it does lithium batteries. So you just press this, put it on your lithium, and there you go. It will allow you to charge your lithium ion battery constantly. So that right now just has the normal kind of pinch connectors. I could always cut those off, or even I was thinking just unbolting that and connecting it to the power and ground there. And then from there, you have your charger hooked up to your battery. So from here, really you just need to, this has a connector for the system that it runs off of, but you can cut these, get the positive and negative to this, and run the positive and negative to your battery as well. Obviously, you're gonna wanna have an inline fuse if there's any issues. So that's another part there that you'll have to add to the wiring. These have all really long wires as well, so I'll end up cutting it down, letting it all fit into the case. One last thing is the voltage reading. Got this little screen here that will give you a display reading of how much volts the battery is sitting at. So a 12 volt battery. Usually don't want to drop too low, but we'll see once we get the actual tests going with this setup here. So hopefully it all works out pretty good, and I'll make another video when it comes all together. This is a waterproof case, so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use the case or not. It would be really nice to have the waterproof feature of it, but at the same time I might just put it directly into my cabinet. Again, all the wiring, most likely going to use the case. We'll see. But again, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the actual assembly video. Thanks.